Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last year's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Overstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Takes the toss and heads left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Back to throw. It's Weidman. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Canes have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. To throw, it's Weidman. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Can he make it to the marker? They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. It's the running back of the ball. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks are on the move here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Caught behind the line. It's Bennett. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here we go, 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back to throw again. On the move now. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to throw. It's Weigman. He's running out of time here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down here. Defense is coming after him. Grab behind the line. It's Lyle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's reeled in. It's Lyle. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Weigman. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The Hurricanes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking for some space. It's Lyle. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, they look to the right.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker.
Got a man! Catch made! Big play! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Looks to the left. Pass caught. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small hiccup there. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Yeah, the offense does their job of getting points on the board. Score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
And the extra point was up and good. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Breaks free. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry up.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's caught. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. He makes the grab. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a first and goal at the 7.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Oh, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield. It's Barnett. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense. Just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it again. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Looking to throw. It's Weigman. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a man. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Weigman. Pressure is coming. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20, past the 10, all the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Just what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And they tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The completion makes it second down. Looking to throw here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Catch made by the tight end. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking downfield, it's Weigman. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Across the 40. Past the 20. He just steps out of bounds. A takeaway to wrap up this first half. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We'll give it to the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening down. First down at the 27. The Gamecocks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Back to pass. It's Barnett. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension?
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the Gamecocks with first and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Throwing again on second and 10. Looking for his back. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Canes.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. And this pass is caught. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down and 10. They'll give it to the back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Short pass finds the tight end. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks, to put them on top now.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. And he's brought down at the 16, with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field, it's Weigman. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. The sure hands. It's Lyle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it here. They've got him down out near the 40. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Lyle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Canes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. He'll hand it off. tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Toss play to the running back going left. He breaks free. Good enough for first down yardage. No huddle now for the offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Becomes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Canes are going to take advantage of the red zone trip here. To the air, it's Weidman. Running out of time in the pocket. This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
Miami, 28.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with a pick. Down he goes. It's a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
With the sack on first down, it's second down. Back to throw. It's Weigman. Looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's reeled in. It's Gilbert. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. Canes will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they heave it deep downfield. That's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Makes the catch. It's Bennett. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really,
and it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here's the toss play now, running left. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
To the air, it's Weigman. Looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. He's looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. He's got it with room to run.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Near the goal line. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Barnett. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Bennett. And it's out of bounds after a decent game.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into the clear. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Bennett. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Gets some space around the 30. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play.
It all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
Now, a 4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. Dropping back, it's Weidman. The pocket breaking down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains and you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So here we go. This offense going for it on 4th and long. An enormous play here in this overtime. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They jump on top in OT.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's a touchdown. You're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
What a job of answering it, coming up with that touchdown. Good throw by the quarterback, put a touchdown on the board, and now with all this momentum, man, part of me really wants to just try to end it right here and go for 2 for the victory.
Point after, up and good. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
The Gamecocks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So here comes a challenging 3rd down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a 4th down decision. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes it.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. 1st down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
A sack sets up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Boy, they get some big yards here on 3rd down, but they're still going to be short. So it'll bring up a 4th down and a big decision for this offense.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal, Tim. Hold your breath here. It's up and good. He's got the field goal to put him up 3 here in overtime.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. Back to throw. It's Weigman. Caught in the flat by the running back. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab on the move. Running with purpose. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very